Hello, friends. Oh, you're early. That's sad when 5 minutes is considered early. Okay, you guys can't hear the leaf blower, right? The really loud leaf blower. No, echo. Hey everyone, how's it going? Happy, what day is it today? Thursday. Oh my god, the leaf blower. Hey Eric, I won't be able to respond chat today, but I'm here. I want to give a shout out and show my support at work, which is a blessing. Yes, it is. Work. Have fun at work. Hey Jonas, how's it going? Svi, hello. Evelina, Fernando, Lauren, how's everyone doing? I feel like the time change because of the what is that called? I forgot what it's called. Daylight savings is still messing up people, huh? Because yeah, that's like not good. So I noticed that we don't have as many people now, probably because it shifted by 1 hour earlier for a lot of people. But hopefully people can join in like the second Pomodoro. But yeah, it's my first time joining. Hello. Dantonet, hello everyone. Shreyansh got into USC Data Science today. Nice, congratulations. Grad school or undergrad? I'm excited to be here. First time here too. Hello. Meridian, can't really hear the leaf blower over here. Okay, good. Oh, I got a new mic, by the way, because my old one was it just stopped working one day. So hopefully this one will be better. It's a white one this time. I figured, I'm gonna change it up a little bit or something like that. Hey Tina, I'm a little behind with all my studies due to workflow. Gonna start catching up tomorrow. I think you're still in the Kona success though, Panda. Makes sense. No worries. I mean, you've been super consistent, and you anticipated, so that's good. Catching up studies due tomorrow. Continue with the book, right? You're actually making super fast progress on the book. I think you're almost done, right? This is a more humane timing for me. I'm glad. Yeah, so that's the thing with streaming. It's just that there's no time that works for everyone, and I think just because of the daylight saving shift, people who could make it before now can't make it, I guess. We make it now. Yeah, I don't know. I think we'll pick up on second Pomodoro. So it is fine. All right, should we get started with first Pomodoro? Let us do that. Let's see. Where did my timer go? Oh, okay, great. All right, let's get started. Let's go. Okay, first Pomodoro finished. What'd you guys do? Very interesting Pomodoro for me. I am currently talking to Ecstasy and Ibrahim, as well as my friend, about the blockchain project that we're doing. So that's what I did. How about you guys? I just finished a small drawing. It's not amazing, but it's pretty. I'm so proud of myself for sitting through this drawing. Thank you so much for this. I'll try to come back. I have to go for a call. Thanks so much for joining. Can't talk. You should share it on Discord. Appreciate pretty art. Yes, show it. Yeah, my mic is muted before. Hopefully you didn't hear the entire thing. Yeah, because that would have been very distracting. Hey Zevi, drink water, folks. I was drinking water throughout as well. Hey Dad, just day job stuff. Alas, must do the job first. Second Pomodoro, be more productive. Prototyping a website in Figma. Cool. Working on converting some jQuery from a WordPress plugin to Vanilla.js for use in any external project. Very boring stuff. Vanilla.js, my nemesis. jQuery, does it not exist for use in? Oh, okay. Can you just use the jQuery plugin? Does it need to be in JS? A step closer to my goals. Good. I really need to spend some time with new Notion workflow stuff. Is there a new Notion workflow? I was using Notion yesterday. It seemed pretty similar to me. Delancey, studying food science and nutrition counseling techniques. Baking chemistry is challenging. I used to stay, like, what was that called? I had a friend who lived basically like lived really close to me. It's gonna sound weird, but I would like hang out at her place a lot and just like stay the night. But yeah, she was she is a chef, and especially she did a lot of baking and stuff. And when she was doing her bachelor's in food science and nutrition in general. It was so interesting because there's so much that actually goes into food science. Like it's so exact, right? And then all the different techniques that she was using, it's like, oh, it's like the Maillard reaction. I don't even know what else there was. That was so interesting. I didn't expect that much out of food science. I thought you just like, you just cook and stuff and then you figure out what tastes good together, but didn't realize there's so much involved in it. It's really cool. Using Vanilla.js to avoid any conflicts or relying on jQuery updates. I see. Makes sense. Boop, move your butt. Does JS support jQuery completely? Like, doesn't it update with it? That's what I thought before, because you can use jQuery within JavaScript, but is it like it doesn't update itself and you should just use one language or something like that? Also, I'm curious, like, why not just use TypeScript? Does it have to be JavaScript? On the web dev stuff, definitely still a little bit confused because it seems like there's so many different parts. I'm not sure I understand why you need so many parts. Working on a Katya project. Still figuring what is Katya project. You must look that up. Very interesting. Multi-platform software suite for computer-aided design, computer-aided manufacturing, engineering, modeling. Interesting. Did not know what that was. Where can I find a link for the scoreboard Discord? It's like a general Discord, not scoreboard specific, but you can look under socials. Completing an overview of the software testing lifecycle. It's going super smooth. Could not get this done for the life of me 2 days ago. It's just flowing today. Nice. You're in a flow state. Grind it out, and then suddenly things will just make sense. Jacob wouldn't bother with NoSQL. Just stick with relational databases should be enough. I was procrastinating until I started soon. Now I'm back to learning HTML, CSS. You're an inspiration. Thank you. I'm so glad. In time for second Pomodoro as well. Dad, there's so much I'm learning. I didn't realize you can trigger actions between teamwork and Notion. What is teamwork? I actually didn't know what that is. I'm having problems trying to save a Jupyter notebook when using VS Code. Apparently, the new VS Code doesn't support .py. I usually don't use VS Code when I'm doing anything scripting related or data science related. I only use VS Code for more like development based stuff, personally. jQuery being an external library has different version numbers, and in the past I have had with other libraries people were using like, oh, I see. Makes sense. So it's best just to do everything in just vanilla and then have different plugins then. Because I thought most people don't use vanilla JS anymore and just usually do TypeScript only. Because Node also runs TypeScript, right? So is there a reason why not use TypeScript? Reading Rich Dad Poor Dad should be done by the end of the second Pomodoro session. Trying to read 1 book per week this year. Nice. Very ambitious goal. I'm currently reading The Millionaire Fastlane, recommended by Ali Abdaal, and it is amazing. Like, I really wish I had read that earlier. It's just really good. The mindset shift is really good. Yeah, such a clickbaity title, but and prior to that, I was reading a book called Content Inc. Maybe that's like not super relevant to most people. But it's about like how to start a content-based business, which is, you know, kind of what I'm doing. So that's why I was reading it. Jacob, thanks. No problem. How much it takes to build discipline of learning 12 hours? You know, I know that there's YouTubers who are literally stream for 12 hours of learning. So maybe this is just my opinion on these. I just feel like if you're streaming for 12 hours and studying, then you're probably not studying very well, to be honest. Like, human concentration, like active concentration, has been shown to, you know, not be there. And like I can't talk today. Human concentration is generally only good for 4 hours, right? So if you're studying for 12 hours, in my opinion, then you're not being very efficient at studying. Like, you're not learning things in the most efficient way possible. Even when I was like preparing for med school and stuff like that, which I never ended up going, whatever. Like, for school, like, there would be people who spent hours and hours and hours, like, in the library studying for stuff. But I just found that's just because they were not able to study efficiently. I think you can cut that time down to just 4 hours a day. At least I found I could cut that time like way less if I just use the proper techniques to do that. Like, when people study SQL, they spend like 2 months studying SQL, you know, to try to like get an interview and things like that. And then I did it in 11 days because I used the proper techniques to do that. Not because I'm particularly like more intelligent, definitely not. But there's ways of like being much better at studying, basically. I actually just filmed the video yesterday, which probably won't come out for another 2 weeks though, about how to learn things faster. The reason why I'm so interested in learning things faster and stuff is because I'm such a bad procrastinator, especially when I was a young Tina. So it would be like I have to figure out how to study things, learn things quickly, because I don't do anything until the last week of the semester. What's the name of the content creator? Yeah, Content Inc. Yeah, it's not about content creation specifically. It's about how to create a content-based business. Yeah, so content as in like YouTube, other stuff, how to build a business around it. Is Beep still angry? He's currently cleaning his litter box very aggressively. He's like, maybe he's just in a bad mood. If they're using a CMS like WordPress, Joomla, or something else to produce their company site, it's easier to embed the scripts as JS. I see. Even if they're using a front-end solution like Angular, they could still include the JS. Oh, I see. Makes sense. So much to learn. Web dev. So many terminologies. I also noticed that in web dev. I get what you mean. Good. Yeah. But, you know, that's just my opinion, of course. Hashtag not study advice. Actually, it is study advice, whatever. I am actually very passionate about this particular topic. because I just think so many people are not studying efficiently. Like, yeah. Thanks for those book ideas. I have a millionaire fasting coming up as of tomorrow. Thanks for the plug. Yeah, it's like, man, I just wish I read this earlier. It's like completely just changing the way that I thought about stuff. Like there's some things I stumbled across, but yeah, I just didn't formulate that concept of how it is that you should actually be thinking about money and freedom and things like that as opposed to the traditional route, because I totally believed in the traditional route for a very long time. Hello Tina. Hello. I know I'm guilty of it. How do I learn to study efficiently? I have a video coming out about that, but I do have videos previously called how to study technical things. And this video here is more about like specific techniques. That one is about process. So if you're looking at technical things, you can check out that video first. But yeah, I have another video coming out probably, yeah, end of this month. That's gonna be like, what's the techniques that you should be using as opposed to what people generally do. Shameless plug there. I think it's useful. That's why I made the video. Okay, let's do second Pomodoro. Let us do that. Let's see. Okay. Okay, let's go. second Pomodoro finished. How's everyone doing? Let's see. Yeah, I was mostly just having a meeting with Ibrahim, Ecstasy, and my friend Gary. Figuring out what to build the blockchain project that we're building out. I wanted to at least like be relatively useful, you know? But yeah, that's how I'm gonna fast track my learning. Palma no more. Timer reaches end. True. True. Timer is end. Oh, by the way, actually, quick announcement. I am gonna be pausing the Saturday live streams for a while because I feel like I keep canceling those in the past few weeks. I'm just so tired after Friday. So I'm gonna update the calendar as well and the descriptions. I only uploaded like pre-scheduled until Friday today as well. Yeah, probably reached my limit in terms of live streaming. I think it might actually work better if I just added another hour sometimes. Another Pomodoro after the 3 days. Saturdays, man, way too difficult. You look great in purple, by the way. Hype. Why, thank you. I think this is like purpley, dusty, pinkish color. Still got so many questions to finish. Take a break first. Take a break first. You are alive. That is excellent. Yeah, it's a Twitch shirt, and I don't even stream on Twitch. Yeah, I don't know. Where did I even get this shirt from? I don't know, but I like the color. It's so pretty. The pink color. More day job work. Oh no, Dad. Hang there. You got this. It's okay. Day job interruptions. Mauve. Is it mauve? Wait, let me check. I thought mauve was like a darker, like wine shade. Oh, actually you're right. It is mauve. Yeah, so like dusty pink, dusty mauve. Yeah, that's what it is. I think, is this a cool tone shade? Because I find that a lot of, I think pink looks okay on me, but stuff like red or, I don't know, like orange, brown, those colors look really weird on me. I think it's because I have a very cool toned complexion. So maybe this is like a cool tone shade, even though it's pink. Color theory. Kyra, okay, you tell me, is this like a cool tone shade? And if I just don't look good in earth tones, I think that's because I have a cool toned complexion. Is that true? It must be lilac. Lilac is like, well, I actually don't know now. I can't remember. It's like pale pink, right? Lilac. Yeah, it's like this pale pink, purpley look, I think. Smart art senpai. Okay. Let's do scoreboards. What? Okay, group 1 today. Let's see. Okay, so I did more on this stuff. I count my hours for the meeting on this as well because I'm scoping out a project, so that counts. Morning routine, I actually was decent on morning routine, evening routine, not bad. I should have another video being released soon, so I'll be up at the goal of 4. Oh, actually, no, actually, am I even at 4? Why do I feel like I'm at 2? Okay. I think I only released 2 videos. Why did I think I released more than 2? Okay, I need to change that. Alright, I'm gonna change it later. I'm pretty sure I only released 2. Unless I'm tripping. Sponsorships, also kind of behind on that. Need to find another sponsor. And community events, so 0 right now. Becoming Chinese literate by end of you know, Ibrahim, when I read this, I thought it was like become Chinese by the end of 22. I'm like, that is a lofty goal. Hey, you're looking good. Let's see, like, you're looking at indicator variables, interaction, choosing the best predictions. Full versus partial f test adjacent r squared. Looking good. Reducers from a simple random. Cool. You're doing so well, Ibrahim. And I know you're a little bit behind recently, but you're still in the cone of success, so totally fine. Day job. Day jobs, you know, when you actually have to work or something like that. March stepping out to AWS. Dad, you know, day job as well. How's it going, Dad? No, I am not trying to open the delete menu. Where did charts go? Why not low? There it is. Keep middle ball small. Better like wait, in terms of the hours here, Dad, is it possible if you just like literally open it and look at one line, like that still counts? It's like I think that would help keep up the consistency, and then you won't forget what it was that you're studying before. Like for me, I find that if I don't look at something for a longer period of time, I have more resistance to it. So maybe if you just literally take like 5 minutes, just look at it, open something, then that would count towards your bar. And I think that would help in consistency. Miko, my friend. Piano practice. Okay, looks pretty good. You're doing what it is that you expect to do, so that's good. Alicia. Still a bit behind on the university stuff in Japanese. Yeah, I would just really recommend scoping down on the household stuff, maybe, because like 150 minutes of household stuff. Bruh, that is it's a lot of household stuff per day. That's crazy. You need to do That's so much work. That's insane. Is it possible to scope that down or having a weekly routine? What I do is there's like certain things I have to do each day, but I have like a proper cleaning and regular like cleaning day on Sundays when I also prepare for everything on the weekend, on the week for the coming week. Maybe that could be helpful. Yeah, but I think you should adjust your Japanese university goals a little bit right now because it seems like you're progressing, but not at the speed in which you want to be progressing. Also, Boop just went into a box. Hey, look at that. Nice. Okay, the pommo's picking up. This is awesome. A little bit less on sleep, but seriously, this is awesome. I know that there's been a few like previous days in which the pomodoros were always consistent, which is amazing. That is like very, very, very good. And the number of tomatoes are also picking up. So proud of you. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, friend. Thank you, friends. How do I change back to my face? Yeah, looks good. Well, let me close stuff and find you guys again. There you go. Daylight saving, yeah, that's why I think people are confused because daylight savings. How glasses take cleaning 10 minutes? That's actually a good point. Why does it take 10 minutes to clean your glasses? That seems like a really long time to clean your glasses. You're becoming Chinese by N22. How would that go? I feel like that would be a far loftier goal, you know? How do you define fluency though? How about this, Ibrahim? You can define fluency as having a full conversation with Tina completely in Chinese. Is that a good definition? Like Ibrahim, what if you just run our entire meeting in Chinese? I guess that's not fair. That's like more business Chinese. Okay, just having a full conversation with Tina in Chinese. Can we take that definition? Oh, let me look at my tones. Very interesting. It goes with your cheeks. My cheeks? Why does it go with my cheeks? Because they're pink? Is that how, like, Okay, literally explain to me like I'm 5. Like, why does my cheek color go with the shirt color? Is black a cool tone? I really like black. I don't know. I look much better in black than brown. Like, I think, at least. Is that cool tone? Your undertone looks more red than green, Tina, or is that the camera playing tricks? Yeah, my undertone is definitely red. Like, I am the kind of person that blushes super easily. Like, my face is kind of red anyway, pink or red most of the time. And I also blush really easily, which is very embarrassing. Yeah, it's definitely not green. Like, I'm not sure what the different undertones are, but it's more red, pink, I guess. But not green or blue. Your undertones matter. It might be that I also don't agree that you look bad in undertones. Kara, what's my undertone? Can you tell me what my undertone is? Another hour, please. Not today. I'm sorry. I have to film today. So every day, the days in which I film, I have to like prepare myself. I literally have to like lay in bed and prepare myself. There's like definitely resistance. Maybe tomorrow though. Yeah, I think tomorrow. Let's do an extra Pomodoro for tomorrow. Then I can work a little bit more on the coding stuff. If we agree you only release 2 videos, then will we get 2 more? Yes, we will do 2 more. But I really just forgot. I'm pretty sure I released only 2 videos though. Which, yeah. I think. Maybe. I forgot. Okay, extra hour on Friday. Did you born in US? Your English perfect. How do you say? No, I was not born in the US. No. I was born in China. Black goes with your hair. Wait, so pink goes with my cheeks and black goes with my hair. So if the color is on my body, does that mean that it goes well? A red undertone will be warm, right? I have no idea. Kyra, are you still here? Can you explain what this means? Red undertone will be warm, so people like us with warm undertones look great in colors like red or orange. But I really don't look good in red and orange, so it can't be a warm undertone, right? Reminds me of those memes where people have to mentally prepare to make a phone call. It's not like, yeah, actually, I'm not even kidding. It takes me like an hour and a half to prepare. Like, this is my routine. I have to go lay in bed for like, I don't know, like an hour, look at what it is I'm supposed to be filming for that day, make any corrections that I have to, and then watch anime for 2 hours. I'm like, to mentally, okay, I probably don't have to watch anime for 2 hours, but like, I do watch a little bit anime. I don't know, because I still get super nervous on camera. Like, even though it's been a year and a half, I still get nervous on camera. I really do. Maybe one day I won't get nervous anymore, but I am better at pretending to not be nervous. That I am better at. I would have to see you in person and use my palette to see your undertone for so a makeup artist could tell you. I would, maybe this is, yeah. Like they do the makeup stuff in Sephora and different places. I've always been way too terrified to go into one of those. It's like an irrational fear. I think it's probably because I'm really bad with makeup or just things in general. So I just could not ever. I would go in and freak out. Okay, but I guess that's fair. You have to see my face. Can you just judge based on these colors? No, you probably can't. That's true. My face is pink and red. Does that help? Love the last video. My boyfriend is a UX designer. Was like, yeah, that sounds about right. Right? I know. The tech videos, right? Yeah. Such is life. This is so entertaining. Is it? I'm just trying to get makeup advice here and like clothing advice. I think you're a cool undertone though, looking from here. So why is pink or red cool undertone? Guys, like, color theory. We're all learning something. I'm learning something new today at least. Why isn't pink and red warm undertones? Is it pink? So what's a warm undertone? Given your ethnicity, because you can get lighter, your tone can still change to cool. If it gets lighter, it becomes cool. So I'm so confused. I'm so confused. So lighter skin people have cool undertone and darker skin people have warm undertone? If we do our meeting in Chinese, I'll probably end up making something else entirely different what is required. Then I'll be like, I will berate you in Chinese and Ibrahim. We don't notice it? Notice what? Tina, how does one oh, okay. In terms of my nervousness, right? How does one pretend to not be nervous? Oh my god, yeah. Like when I'm filming, I'm like freaking out. I'm like, and then I'm like, okay. And then, you just like freak out internally, a little bit. Like you're just like, hello everyone, welcome back to another video. And be like, hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're gonna talk about my best studying techniques. And I'm like freaking out inside. You just gotta like fake it till you make it, I need the answer too, so confusing. Oh, you mean my faking it part? Yeah, like public speaking as well. I think I've gotten much better at public speaking in general, but I'm still like when I'm public speaking, I'm literally shaking. Like my hands are shaking and freaking out completely. But, you know, I kind of like can pretend these days. Does it depend on the vibrancy of the shade? What is vibrancy? Dude, this is so confusing. I thought there were like just colors of the skin tones. Like now there's vibrancy? Red can be okay. I posted YouTube to find start my YouTube channel. Nice. Okay, yeah, that's another one. I'm curious if I should ever make a video about how to start a YouTube channel. I do get questions on that. I don't know. I don't know. Red can be warm or cold depending on whether it has a red has a blue tint. Why does red have a blue tint? Isn't red a primary color? If it has a blue tint, doesn't it make it purple? It always sounds so ignorant. Also, people have seasonal tones, but no, the dark skin, light skin thing is not standard. Okay, so it's not standard. What is a seasonal tone? Like the seasons, like autumn or something like that? What is autumn tone? Like you look like the leaves, and spring is like you look like I don't even know. I'm so confused. Okay, I feel like I need to like learn color theory. This is very interesting. By the way, if anybody wants to start a video on color theory and like things like that, what looks good on you and what doesn't, I think it would be a very good YouTube channel. I'm sure there's some already on that, but I think it's like a really good topic that you can probably spin really well. My recommendation for anyone who wants to start a YouTube channel. Also people, okay, there are also olivey undertones. Shade doesn't influence undertone. So what is the difference between shade and undertone? Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you, Ecstasy. Go to bed. Cool is blue. Orange is warm. But red is also cool. Okay. For the most part, I'm going on following men's fashion channels on Instagram. I think there's some really good men's fashion channels on YouTube as well. I don't use Instagram as much because I get too addicted. I actually don't use like other socials because I was just like just scrolling, scroll. Andre, didn't know you were interested in fashion. Post some of your outfits. Outfits, Andre. Food and outfits. I got that down then. I see even Tina isn't safe with you in a good way. I feel safe. Why am I not safe? I feel very safe with Kyra. Should I not feel safe? Are you a one-take wonder where 600 still... I'm so... What does that mean? Are you a one-take wonder? Oh, for YouTube, for videos, 600 still unsatisfactory take wonder. Okay, I'm in between. I don't script my videos because that makes me a 600 still unsatisfactory take wonder. So I get like very paranoid that I'm not exactly saying what I'm supposed to. So I don't script. If I feel like something I say is confusing, then I would do it over again, but I don't do it like over and over again. Generally, my editor may disagree with that statement. But yeah, not scripting does help a lot because it's like it's less stressful, I guess. I think it helps to make big hand gesture, burns the nervous. Yeah, maybe that's why I just like wave my hands around so much. I'm just like, oh yeah, look at all these learning techniques. There's that one, there's that one, there's that one. So many learning techniques. Vibrancy is about saturation. Kyra, I don't know what that means either. You're just throwing terminologies at me. Vibrance is about what is saturation. At least you can pretend you're not nervous. It's a skill set. I don't know how to not be nervous, but I have learned to not show my nervousness. I think that is a skill set that you can develop. Not only saturation, a bit of dynamic range. Alright, guys, can someone just start a YouTube channel on color theory and direct that to me? I actually want to check. I'm sure there's like color theory fashion. I feel like color theory fashion would be a really good niche. Color theory basics for fashion. Justine Leconte. Leconte? The art of color. Oh, Alexandra's girly talk. That's a good one. Color theory and men's fashion. One Dapper Street. How to use color wheel in fashion designing. This is Kyra. You should start a YouTube channel. Highly encourage you. I think it's a good niche. I mean, I would do some more research, but it looks like it's a decent niche. There's simple test I saw back in the day. You can use the test your undertone, with the use of white paper. What do I do with the white paper? Like I put it near me. White paper? Color, undertones? Oh, okay. I should do that. Grab a piece of white paper to assess for your warm or cold tone. When you hold the paper to your face, when I hold the paper to my face, does it make you look vibrant or lack? Okay, what? This is what I'm saying, dude. Like, maybe it's just me, but I have such trouble understanding what each thing, like, I understand the concept behind it, but I don't understand how it looks, the implementation of it. Like, what does vibrant or lackluster mean? Like, how do I know if it's vibrant or lackluster? Never been part of a broad study group where people end up sharing their different knowledge sets. These study sessions are right. It's like I feel like I learned so much in the chats afterwards. Alpha male, one dapper street, Alex Costa. Teaching my yeah, Andre, can you post some outfit inspo? I want to see like your attire. And many more but since have been working from a lot, I just stopped watching a lot of them. I think that's true. Yeah, I think I used to care about not looking homeless, but now my standards have decreased and I just look homeless all the time. You know. There you go. Thanks for today. Thank you for joining. You don't know what saturation is? No, I don't. I mean, one of the issues that I have with my thumbnails is that I'm not very good at making thumbnails, especially color correcting. Like if the picture I take doesn't look good to begin with, I don't know how to fix it. Yeah. No, I don't know what that means. Saturation is opposite transparency. Wait, no, Panda. Opposite transparency is opacity. That I'm pretty sure. Study with Tina is a vibrant community. Okay, so does the piece of paper, the white paper, make me look like a vibrant community? Smart. I like looking homeless working from home. Which is ironic, isn't it? One has a home, but one looks homeless in one's home. Vibrant is like popping colors. Sticks out. Sunny day with colorful flowers and bright green foliage. At least that's my mental picture. Okay, so like things that pop a lot. Okay, so I find a white paper. I actually don't even have a white paper. This is too difficult. I don't have a white piece of paper. And see if I look like a sunny day or I look like a not sunny day. I see. And colors that will look great on you helped me a lot. Helped me a ton 2 years ago. Yeah, if someone makes a channel, I will definitely watch that. Because it's so trial and error. That's why I always wear black, because I know black looks good on me. So I wear black. Well, that also the fact that it's like a neutral tone. Black and silver. Those are my favorite combinations. So pastel-y colors are not very saturated. Okay, what's the difference between saturation and vibrance? Are pastel-y colors not saturated and also not vibrant? Can pastel colors be either saturated or vibrant? Are there any colors that are saturated and not vibrant? Or any colors that are vibrant but not saturated? Tony is depressed because his presentation was a bit lackluster and his boss fell asleep. Oh, okay. So I will see if I'm a vibrant community where putting a piece of paper next to me makes him fall asleep. Okay, that makes more sense to me actually. I think that's more concrete criteria. The closer it is to gray, the less saturated it is. How does one measure the closeness to gray? Can you please run fast? Ecstasy, go to bed. Pastel best, payday hype. Is this color pastel? Is this a pastel color? What's a pastel color? Nice for a bunch of questions. It's like process of elimination, you know? Vibrance doesn't really have a definition in my head. It's a combo of brightness, contrast, and saturation, make you bloom like a bloomer. In that case, Ibrahim, you're automatically very vibrant because you're a bloomer. Andre too. I know you have to turn my camera for meetings, so I'm shirtless. Andre. Okay, that's pretty funny. Saturation affects all colors in the in. Silver usually goes better with cool tone skins and gold with warm tone skins. Okay, if that's the case, definitely cool tone because gold looks really bad on me. It just looks really weird. I don't know why it looks weird. Like I don't know how to explain it, but it just doesn't look. I think it's like it makes my skin look kind of splotchy, if that makes any sense. Pastels were pastel colors belong to a pale family of colors, which when described in the HSV color space has high value and low saturation. Your shirt is a bit pastel but needs to be muted. What is HSV? Muted. How does one mute a color? Do you add white to it? Does that mute the color? If it helps coming from a sciencey background, saturation / vibrancy. Vibrancy is less used in science. Is the percentage of time that an electron emits that exact color when energized. Let me think about that. Interesting. Okay, that actually does make sense. It does make sense. Okay, interesting. So it's like less or more of that color. Okay, I get that. If you mix a color with white, you reduce saturation. Why would you reduce saturation though if you mix it with white? How would that affect the electron emitting the exact same color if the color itself is different? Beep beep. Do you think you can move your butt, please? Cannot see. I can tell you're a cool tone through the screen. Maybe I can make a job of this. You should make a job of this. Like seriously, make a job of like telling people what colors they should wear.